Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that could clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about once you see something, you can't unsee it. This is this is really hard to swallow. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. I had something happen to me a year ago and it comes in and out, and there's things that I just can't unsee anymore. And they pop up here and there. And what's happening with this past year, once I think the problem is over, it pops up again and it's popping up again. So now I have to smash it completely. I have to remove it completely through my actions to get my final answer. And this is the work. This is where the work comes in. So what we do is I make a stand. I stick to that stand. No false, no ultimatums, no nothing that you can't back up. So if you say you're going to do something and you don't follow through with it, people lose all respect. Whenever you give a threat, you better be willing to follow through with it. If you can't follow through with it, nobody's going to respect anything you say or do. They will walk all over you. So today, what is it that you keep seeing over and over and over again, and the other person keeps saying they're not going to do that anymore, or your partner, your lover, or your boss, or your parents, or your children, or what is it? Whatever it is, and it's really important to you, it's time to take action. So that's what I'm doing. I started yesterday. It's something that I thought was resolved in my life, and it keeps popping up. But this is the final. Now, this is what I did with my ex husband. This has something to do with my husband. And if it doesn't get resolved, if we don't come to a realization and have everything cleared up 100% and be on the same page, our marriage is not going to make it. So, and I'm very clear. I'm very clear. With what is beautiful about this work is able to do this work with love, with compassion, with not making the other person wrong, and just seeing where they are, like getting to the truth. This is what I love. I want the truth. I want to know where you're really coming from. I don't want to be used. I don't want to be misused. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to be misled. And by the way, you people out there with the silence and not saying it out loud, but calculating in your head exactly what you want to do is really fucked up. Okay? So if you don't have the balls to say what it is you're going to do out loud and give people the proper information, or you want to continue to use your partners, your lovers, your children, the people you love by misguiding, misrepresenting who you are, and unethical, and getting what you want because you're a narcissistic and you have to win and you can do no wrong, we got a problem. We got a problem. So this is what I want you to really focus on today. What is it that you keep seeing over and over and over again, and that other person promised to change it, that would no longer do it, that you have to make a stand, or else it progressively gets worse. It always progressively gets worse. It never gets better. And remember, you need to protect yourself. In the end, nobody gives a shit. I don't care who you are. None of us are that special. Only you can care. Get that specialness out of your head. Even your best friends can disappoint you. Even the people you trust sometimes can disappoint you. You need to take the action and remember balance. Not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You treat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Louise L. Hay. Addiction, you're running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself, loving treatment. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscience, my very being, and radiates from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of my love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take lovingly care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with a vibration of love, so all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that what I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are mere what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure, for I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. So it is. Trust the process. No more questioning. All I need is taking care of Louise Al Hay. Okay. I excuse me, reading a little snippet by Power by Robert Greene. And today's message is: normally, when we meet resistance to our idea or plans, we cannot help trying to directly change people's minds by arguing, lecturing, or cajoling them, all of which makes them more defensive. The laws would teach you that people are naturally stubborn and resistant to influence. You must begin any attempt by lowering their resistance and never inadvertently feeding their defensive tendencies. You will train yourself to discern their insecurities and, in ways, maintaining group discipline. This early development lives on within us and continues to determine our behavior, even in the modern, sophisticated world we live in. Wow. Uh, this is powerful. Um, I love this. This is where I find in my own life that fighting and arguing, and that's what I mean about making stands. The fighting and the arguing is you're not being true to yourself. You just gave in again, and you gave in again, and you gave in. See, I know this because of my first husband. You know, when you're 65 years old, there's a lot of pros to being an OB, old broad. and all the experiences that you've had. So with my first marriage, and I was with him for 24 years, the minute I got quiet, the minute I got clear, and the minute I stopped fighting, he knew I meant business. He knew that I wasn't straying from my conviction. He knew what I said I was going to follow through. So you have two options. You may have someone that will work with you and see the light and come around, truly, genuinely come around. And then you have your sick person that's with you that they're not even capable of even beginning to go there. They're not even ever going to do it. So those are your choices. Which one are you dealing with? Are you dealing with somebody that there's absolutely no hope? Or are you dealing with somebody that there is hope? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. And for me, I'm dealing with someone where I feel there's hope, but I could be wrong. But I'm still taking my stands. Whether he comes my way or not, I'm not going to stop following through what being true to myself and the things that I'm going to do for me, for my future, and what's important to me. So we all have to make stands in our life. So we can't blame. We can't pinpoint. We can't point to others for your unhappiness. And again, nobody on earth is going to make you happy but you. That's the lie that you live in. That's the illusion that you live in. Because this is nobody's job but yours. And that's another lie that the fairy tale world has told us. That somebody else is going to help us get through whatever it is and clean up our messes. Nobody's going to clean up your messes. Only you can clean up your messes. Only you can make you happy. Your partner is only there for you to share your life with them. They're not to clean up your shit. And once you get that, you carry a lot of power. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I'm powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. I'm doing workshops, seminars, and speakings. If you want to reach me, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over everything with you. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a stunning day today. And thank you for listening.